Howard, this proves it. This fresco is the connection between the Indian legend of Satyavrata, the Mesopotamian myth of Utnapishtim, and the destruction of Atlantis.
How come?
The legend of the flood, that cataclysm that engulfed Atlantis and which reappears in different legends all over the world. And this boat, it's on top of a mountain.
Moses! Oh.
Can you guess what we're looking for?
You mean... No, I can't believe it.
Yes, Howard. The Atlantean relic we're searching for is...
The Ark!
The boat we refer to
40
as
days and 40
Noah's
nights.
Ark.
Noah! Moses is like, whoosh, water! Anyway. It rained today. Well, let's go up here then. WTF! I can go this way now. Oh, I don't understand how that works. What do I do? Should I just walk over and talk to her again? I guess.
So Noah's Ark's going to take us to Atlantis.
The Ark itself, or something on board it, I don't know. We'll only know when we get to the sanctuary that protects it.
Uh-huh. And where is this sanctuary? On
Mesopotamia.
Mount Ararat, like in the Bible?
According to the Sanskrit
Mesopotamia.
inscriptions and the cuneiform writing that I've been able to decipher, the vessel is hidden away in the depths of Mount Nisr, which is the peak that the legend of the Babylonian flood talks of. The coordinates in the fresco place it on the eastern border of ancient Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia. I learned that on the
The three
Discovery Channel.
medallions figure in the fresco.
History Channel.
From what it says there,
Naked
they're the only
archaeologist.
thing that'll open the doors of the sanctuary.
That confirms Foster's hypothesis. We have to find a way of getting them back together.
There's a Sanskrit text that's like a prophecy.
Oh.
It talks about three
Yeah.
chosen ones, guided by an old blind man, whose task is to watch over a sacred treasure. It also mentions a dragon, who's the guardian of secrets, and whose breath drives men mad, and of a betrayal, followed by a redemption.
3 chosen ones, a blind man, a dragon. I feel like I'm in some sort of fairy tale.
The guys who wrote those fairy tales took their inspiration from ancient myths. We just need to find out what the truth is that lies behind this prophecy.
Alright, let's go to Mesopotamia.
Now we know where to go. We're off to the mountains of ancient Mesopotamia.
Onward. Here we go. Pakistan, Delhi, Afghanistan, Iran, however you say it. It's Pakistan. I've never heard of this place here. Aragon, I guess. The Hindenburg. What? When did you change clothes? Well, I guess she needed to change clothes. She was in that dress for forever.
I just can't believe it. Here we are on Mount Nasir, straight out of the Mesopotamian legends of the flood. Nobody till now has ever been able to pinpoint its exact location with any degree of certitude. Howard, we're going to go down in history. This place is completely unknown to archaeology.
Yeah, good thing, too. I'd hate to run into hordes of old guys with beards and fossil brushes.
Very funny. You don't understand. If we find the way to get to Atlantis here, an awful lot of lives will never be the same again.
I know, Kate. And it's the future I'm worried about. I would really like to know more about the history of the medallions and the mystery that surrounds them, but...
Atlantis is a vision of both the past and the future. It's outside of time, and you can make as much fun of it as you like. But I know deep down you feel the same way.
Guess you saw right through me.
Right. So I talked to her about this thing. Not very
Captain
important.
Blackwood's betrayal has really disappointed me.
Nah.
I'd rather have had him on our side. He seems to know a lot of things.
Who knows? Perhaps all's not lost.
She's disappeared. So I can't go that way, so... Up it is! WTF. Where was I? Goodness! Anyway, I broke my thing. That's better.
Hello, my name's Howard Brooks.
Interpreting Byfington, Zedek.
He said something about Washington.
Well, I get the impression you don't speak my language. Or maybe it's me that doesn't speak yours.
I know the dialect they speak round here. I can translate. It'll make things easier.
Hello, my name's Howard Brooks, and this is Kate Sullivan. Do you live here in this village?
Greetings to you. I am Zirek. Yes, I do live here when I'm not in the mountains.
Ah, so you're a shepherd or something like that?
No, I'm an herbalist. I was just picking plants when you arrived. What about you? What are you here for?
We are archaeologists. We're researching the local legends.
The people of this village are very hospitable. But after what happened in the temple yesterday, you might not be very welcome.
What did happen yesterday?
I don't know exactly. It seems two foreigners wanted to profane the temple of Marduk. From what I've heard, only one man came back out of the temple. A thin man with big boots and a dark stare. Ever since then, most folks in the village have been holed up in their houses.
So you weren't there when it happened?
No. I was up in the mountains for a week, and I just got back this morning. I ran into old man Omarim 3 days ago, and he told me that terrible things were going to happen. I just wonder how we could have known.
He's magic.
Tell us about the temple in the village.
It's the site of a very ancient cult that worships the Lord Marduk. It is guarded by the dragon of Marduk, who has been watching over the mountain and its inhabitants for thousands of years. The dragon is a benign creature, but its anger can be devastating. Woe betide whoever draws its wrath.
Who is this old Omarim you were talking about?
A healer who lives as a hermit in the mountains. He taught me the secrets of the plants. I often see him on my travels. Sometimes he starts talking to himself. A lot of people think he's just an old fool, but he's a wise man, and he knows many things.
In that case, I'm sure he can help us.
Maybe you'll see him. You can sometimes find him near the village, especially when he can smell something cooking on the fire.
What do you do with the herbs you pick?
We use the plants for cooking, for dyeing wool, and for healing sickness. Nature's benefits are many when you know how to appreciate them.
Are you also a healer?
I know a few simple remedies, but I don't have the knowledge old Omarim has. He taught me to mix herbs together to increase their effects. For example, I can make a poultice with 10 different plants that is very effective against snake bites.
Are there snakes around here? I'm not exactly very fond of them.
Just be careful not to disturb them. My poultice has already come in useful, because I've been bitten several times when I'm out picking herbs.
Do you sell your poultice?
Sometimes I trade it for things. If you've anything interesting to give me in exchange, I could let you have a jar of it.
Wait. I'm gonna need it later, I suppose. Onward! To victory! Oh. Barbed wire! Why is it barbed wire? Why would you do that? It's different than razor wire. Razor wire is the circular stuff on top of prisons. This is barbed wire. It's different. It's humongous. Go up there. Go up here. I suppose I should go over here.
I thought I heard noises, like someone moaning and muffled blows. I thought I heard noises.
Oh, it's just lovely.